That's pretty cool, my best friend Colin said, looking at my new tattoo. Yep, I agreed. It should be. It cost me a pretty penny. We both laughed, but I also knew how lucky I had been. There was one guy everybody wanted to be their artist. He was a local legend of sorts. All of his tattoos were works of art, but he didn't work at a parlor. He did his work from his garage because he would only do one or so a month. Quality over quantity, he said. And he was very picky on who he would ink. He would look at you and, as if he could see in your very soul, judge you, and if he judged you to be worthy, he would say yes. You didn't get to pick what he put on there, or the body part he would put it on. He said that art always comes from within the subject and was always there, just waiting to come out. Even if you made it this far, you weren't guaranteed a tat yet. No, he would quote you some ungodly price, and most people just couldn't afford it. My price was 12 grand, but luck was on my side. I had just sold my weekend car and had some savings as well. So, there I was, showing off my new tattoo to my group of friends. It was a scorpion perched on top of a $100 bill. And it looked real, as though if it would crawl right off my arm. In celebration, we partied all night and drank way more than we should. The next day found me on my friend's couch. My head was killing me. All the others were still passed out. I got myself a black coffee. After a few sips, I went over to Colin and poked him to wake him up, but something wasn't right. He seemed lifeless. I rolled him over and was shocked. His face, it was frozen in a pained expression. He was dead. On his cheek, a single puncture hole. I quickly ran over to Jake to wake him up and tell him of the emergency, but he was dead too. So were Al and Will. I called 911. They pronounced all my friends dead and took them away. The cause of death was a poison bite. They searched the area but never found anything that could have done it, and we don't have any poisonous snakes or insects here. But I knew what caused it. While listening to the paramedics trying to console me, I was looking at my arm and noticed the scorpion. It was in a slightly different position. You could see more of the $100 bill than you could before. I now sleep with one eye open because I don't know when it will come for me.